I take it that you would regularly kiss Amber on the cheek when you used to say hello and to say goodbye?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
And tell us how you did that.
Objection,
Could you just
Your Honor.
show us how you did that?
Which time? Regularly?
Did you have a different way of kissing her on the cheek different times? Or did you have a general way that you would greet or say goodbye to Amber with kisses?
It's a regular, you give a peck on the cheek, or, like you just touch cheeks and
Okay.
that's that.
So it's a pretty soft, it's kind of like almost a superficial one, or is it a really hard one on the cheek?
No, it's, you kiss someone on the side of the cheek. I don't know, pressure-wise, what kind of talk is there?
I mean, is it just
talk?
one of these little pecks, or is it much harder?
No, it's a regular. You touch, you touch and boink, and that's that.
Okay. So you think it was pretty hard? You peck her on the cheek pretty hard every time?
Objection, Your Honor.
No, I'll sustain the objection. If you want the next question.
Okay. You also showed that you did one like this. Did you ever do a two kiss when you greeted Amber? Two cheeks?
No, I'm not European. I'm from Brooklyn.
No.
You give, Europeans do the,
All right.
both sides. Sometimes you even three. Bam, bam, bam. But
you never did that?
No.
So the question that was asked was because you brought muffins, you said, from your husband, right? You gave those to Ms. Heard, correct?
May I clarify what occurred so that we can stop talking about the muffins?
Why did your husband get the muffins for Amber Heard?
He did not get the muffins for Amber Heard.
Then you went in the house and saw Mr. Depp in the foyer, correct?
Yes, correct.
And Mr. Depp was trying to urinate in the foyer, wasn't he?
No.
Mr. Depp had his penis out of his pants, didn't he?
I think I would remember
Relevance.
seeing Mr. Depp penis.
I'll allow it. Next question.
Did Mr. Depp lose other films between December 2018 and October 2020 because of Ms. Heard's op-ed?
Objection.
I'll sustain the objection.
That calls for speculation. He's going to have to go film by film. Look at her. Look at the face. Look at the face.
And you don't know
Except when he
one way or
objects to
the other
himself.
whether Mr. Depp will be in Pirates of Caribbean 6. You don't have a crystal ball, is that right?
Not a
Objection,
crystal ball.
speculation.
He's an expert.
I'll allow it.
He's
And you see,
doing
this is
his
from
job on
November 5th,
Cross.
2020.
And where's this from?
The over-talking is annoying.
Rogue website. Where's this from?
Where is this from? Is this even a legitimate publication?
InsideTheMagic.com.
Okay. Assuming that this is a correct copy of this random website, that's what it says. They're not quoting the head of production. It's not a statement by Disney, but that's what this
random website.
woman, Rebecca Barton, says.
Well,
A while ago.
Dr. Curry, in answering that question, were you consulting anything? Dr. Hughes?
Yes, she was.
Dr. I'm so sorry. Dr.
Shit.
Hughes, were you consulting
She called her Dr. Curry.
Curry's here, I guess, as well. That's
Dr. Curry's sitting and watching the testimony.
I'm consulting
Interesting.
my cheat sheet of the dates that I saw Ms. Heard so that I could accurately report to the court.
Yeah.
I also have my final designation in front of me so that I
can't
could
have
give
that.
the most accurate information to what I put in that report.
That's not okay.
Okay, and do you
It
want
has to be disclosed. Yeah,
Okay.
he needs to be
Should
able
we
to.
just take the break now and have him look at it?
Yeah,
Or do
he
you
needs to be able to see her nose.
Before cross
It's just a Post-it.
Ugh. Well, it doesn't matter if it's just a
Okay,
Post-it. Now we know Dr.
Dr.
Curry's.
Curry,
Oh shit!
Dr.
She did it again!
Oy. My apologies.
Fucking
My
hell!
apologies. Dr. Hughes.
Get it together, Umbridge. That's
The
embarrassing.
confusion of having her in the courtroom. Dr. Hughes, you need to consult
he's
your
appalled.
notes
Did you
to
see Ben
answer
Chu?
something. Let us know that you need to consult your notes.
Ben is
Otherwise,
not thrilled. This is
try to answer to
appalling.
the best of your ability.
They should take it
And
away from her.
then
No.
If you need to do that, just let us know you're
No.
consulting. your
Go up
notes,
to the
okay?
bench and take it from
The
her.
concern is that you not read from them, that you consult them as you need to.
Correct. I just don't want this to be a memory test of having conducted.
That's exactly
many
what testifying
documents,
is.
notes,
It is a
and
fucking memory
psychological
test.
things to-
You can reference your notes, just don't
Look at
read.
Johnny Depp. He's like,
Yeah,
what
no
the fuck?
problem.
Okay, great. Please tell the jury which ones you administered.
She's still looking at her notes.
So I am going to refer to my designation
No.
that has the list so that I don't forget anything.
No.
Okay.
The reason that Heard's team is, or that Depp's team is allowing this is
So
because
I
it makes her look
administered,
bad.
Objection, hearsay, Your Honor.
She can refresh her recollection.
She didn't.
As
She's
long as
reading.
she's not reading it.
She is
Right,
reading
you
it.
just can't read that. You're not supposed to read from it, but you can
She's
refresh
reading
the
it.
recollection as you're speaking.
But she's reading it.
So I can look and just look up and that's refreshing my recollection.
So you're reading
Okay.
it.
All right, if we could approach for a moment.
Oh, the judge is pissed. We're going
Thank
till
you, Honor.
5:30 and they've resumed court.
Amber, when we finished yesterday, we were talking about
we
the
rolling.
Bahamas and the yacht and flying off in a helicopter. I'm going. So, did there come a time then that Mr. Depp went into detox for Roxycodines or whatever they're called?
Roxycodines. Are we getting to
Pass
Australia?
one up and give one to the other side. We tried to, given the strangeness of this.
Given the strangeness of what, Elaine?
What's your own?
Yes. Thank you.
Is
I
that
appreciate it.
strangeness? What is that? Is that a kangaroo? I've got questions. Wait a sec. There's
Amber,
wait.
you recognize, by the way, Amber, do you see those kangaroos? in there?
When I was pulling up to the house, I saw kangaroos
You didn't ask a
as
question.
well.
Wait, are we still in direct or are we approaching
This
the
was a
bench?
pretty big driveway.
What's happening?
It was a. It is
Is
one
Mira
of the
a lead
leading
role?
roles. It's the female lead opposite Jason Momoa's character of Aquaman.
Okay, so you were his mate?
Jesus
You
Christ,
could
that's
say
so
that, yes. I
fucking
was his,
awkward.
love interest, the female. I was a female. lead,
His
absolutely.
mate. That's so awkward, Elaine.
So in,
There isn't any cocaine residue around those lines, right?
Correct.
Not that I can tell. No.
Doesn't really look like anyone's been doing cocaine off that table, does it?
They're getting to whether it's stage.
With all due respect, I'm not sure you know how that works.
Right?
Well, the tampon applicator next to the driver's license that you see is
The tampon applicator.
a device that I believe my sister had taught him to use in order to
Wow. This is great
put the
testimony.
cocaine in your nose.
Sitting here today, you have not donated
This is gonna
the
get spicy.
$7 million donated, not pledged, donated
Have
the $7 million
not.
divorce settlement to charity.
I use pledge and donation synonymous with one another.
you were asked by Ms. Vasquez about
Vasquez.
why Mr. Depp
Not Vasquez.
won't or can't look you in the eye. And she read out, or she played a tape in which Mr. Depp said, "You will not see my eyes again." Do you recall that?
She didn't
And
do any
do
of
you,
that.
what, if anything, did you produce to the plaintiff in connection with your consultation with an
I'm
ENT
surprised they're getting into
specialist
this.
relating to your
I'm surprised they're
nose?
trying to get into
Objection,
this.
leading,
Sustained.
This is a
What-
mess.
foundation,
anything.
hearsay.
What if anything? It's not the cure-all. It's sustained.
Yes, Your Honor, yes! Finally! Say what we've all been thinking, Judge A. Get it. What if anything is not the cure-all?
When did you
Boss.
see an ENT Do you recall?
This does not help them the way they think it does.
I'm trying.
We got that. We got that.
What, if anything,
Nope. Did something
were
is
shown
pure
a bunch of,
speculation.
newspaper headlines, and there was one in particular referring to sexual violence.
I wouldn't
What, if
touch
anything,
this with
did
a
Mr.
fucking 10-foot
Waldman do
pole.
to you relating to that article?
Objection, Your Honor.
Leading.
Lack of foundation calls for speculation.
What did he do to her?
Unintelligible. I don't understand the question.
She sustained the objections, Elaine.
Next question.
Yeah, okay.
Elaine was like, what?
I don't have any more questions, Your Honor.
All right.
Great.
Do you have an opinion as to whether justice for Johnny Depp is a good thing?
Yes,
It's not part of my assignment.
we do.
But you'll agree with me, justice in general is a good thing?
Big fan of justice.
Yeah, me too.
When you say the most successful film ever, you're referring to Aquaman 1, correct? Correct.
Sorry.
Our
to some degree, this whole trial is that.
Objection, Your Honor.
Wait, I wanted to hear what he had to say.
That's not record evidence. Speculation.
Please continue.
That this whole trial, in terms of narcissistic insult, is what's going on.
Can you explain what you mean by this whole
is-
trial?
This is kind of
This
Ironically
proceeding,
approached.
this court case we're going through.
There's objections.
sir. Wow. That's he called the whole trial a narcissistic insult. That's bold.
What other conduct is in record evidence?
judge,
that
I think, told her to
correlates,
move on.
with Mr. Depp being narcissistic, having those traits?
He's
What's
trying
the
to
thing about the
diagnose.
trial rule? I can't
Yeah,
speak.
you're not allowed to say that.
Not say that. Okay. The only other thing about narcissism that I think in terms of the trial would be
Yes.
and I'm telling you how that applicable to not just expert
No,
law,
to you.
but also managed care. It applicable to multiple
Managed care is not testifying.
Hospital duration of hospitalization stay. They get evaluated. So tell me where you want me to end this. I'm not going to sit here and disagree with you and waste everyone's time.
You're sitting there disagreeing now.
But thank you. Go ahead.
You're literally doing
These
that
were your
now.
words. I'm just saying them back how they're interpreted.
Okay.
How-
In deposition, didn't you say that what you did was compare Mr. Depp's performance in lots of pirate movies? You compared pirates to the to the depositions given in this case.
Then I apologize for what I said. Then I misspoke.
You misspoke.
Look
You
at Ben
didn't make
Chu.
the comparison.
Right now,
Did you
just a
just
second
admit to
ago.
lying in deposition? Look
Just a
at Ben
second
Chu.
ago, I may have said that I misspoke. I apologize. I misspoke.
Okay. Because you know you can't compare pirates to sworn testimony, right?
Yes.
Bring up the deposition. Pull up the deposition.
But Willy Wonka doesn't matter to you. You see him in that movie, Charlie and Chocolate Factory? Did you look at that one when you were comparing his processing speed?
What just happened? What is he doing with his mouth?
Do I have to answer that question, Your Honor?
You have to answer questions.
Sir.
That Willy Wonka doesn't matter to you? You see him in that movie, Charlie and Chocolate Factory? Did you look at that one when you were comparing his processing speed?
Do I have to answer that question, Your Honor?
You have to answer questions. Yes, sir.
Just want to know because I'm
During your
curious.
deposition, what were the circumstances under which you decided to call Mr. Depp an idiot? Yeah. Is idiot a professional opinion?
I wasn't rendering professional.
Oh,
Is it a
shit.
psychiatric opinion?
And that follows the Goldwater rule.
How does it follow the?
Oh, you just said that I'm not rendering a professional opinion. I just said idiot. That's not a Goldwater.
So idiot is not a professional opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Is it your practice to describe people as idiots?
My practice describing in my practice? No, I don't describe people my clinical cases as idiots or patients as idiots or victims as idiots. No, sir.
What you found hard to believe, sir, was that every line of the script was pumped through an earpiece.
And that's not
Where
what the
did you
evidence
ever
shows.
get the idea that occurred?
That's what I read and the court review, the court evidence. That's where I got it from.
What did you read? That's contrary to the
You know
evidence.
Whether Marlon Brando used an earpiece?
That's contrary to the evidence.
Isn't he dead?
Yeah.
So the answer is no, he does not use one now.
No, I used the past tense.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Fucking.
Again, I know nothing. I will concede to you, I know nothing about acting.
All right, now we've seen Mr. Depp during this trial doodling and eating candy. What, if any, evidence would that suggest that he has narcissistic traits?
Objection, Your Honor. No foundation.
I'll sustain the objection.
So, Dr. Siegel, if someone was taking 50 milligrams
Megabytes.
of
They're
Seroquel,
megabytes.
The Depp Depp.
Yeah, let me
Are you
just
Depp
confused?
Waldman. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I
I just out of my brain right now.
It doesn't matter. Why don't I do this? Let me
It
find a
doesn't
different question.
matter.
How has the negative
Elaine, the jury
Mr.
likes
Knight,
this witness.
you
Don't wreck
are
yourself.
a pretty big fan of Johnny Depp, aren't you?
I am not.
You
Elaine?
saw testimony, did you not, in this case? And you seized the moment and responded
Compound.
to the umbrella guy, the lead person for Mr. Depp's Twitters. Did you not?
Objection, Your Honor. Argumentative compound.
Objection! What the fuck just happened?
Mr. Umbrella Guy is the lead. The lead.
You
what?
know that he leads one of the most predominant pro-Depp Twitters.
What
out
is
there.
I have
happening?
no idea. I don't care or follow the Umbrella Guy.
And in fact, you tweeted in response to the umbrella guy on April 21, 22, quote, "That never happened. I was with them all night. Amber was the one acting all jealous and crazy."
There's no
Yes,
the
I-
umbrella guy Twitter.
I do recall writing that.
Michelle, 4 days after you tweeted to Umbrella Man,
That was Umbrella Guy.
Umbrella Guy, okay. And in fact, the Umbrella Guy is in Mr. Adam Waldman. Do you know who Adam Waldman is?
I have no idea.
Well, he's testified earlier that he talks to the Umbrella Guy.
It talks to the Umbrella Guy?
Yeah. Were you aware of that?
Like in his
I
sleep.
honestly, this sounds like schizophrenia.
Okay. Now, So you had dinner at Mr. Depp's home
Trying to make
with Mr. Waldman,
Dr. Curry look
Mr.
unethical
Chu, Ms.
is
Vasquez, and
fucking
Mr. Depp,
preposterous.
correct?
Yes.
And you had drinks as well, correct?
I actually don't know. I do remember that there were drinks.
Do you recall testifying earlier that you did have a drink, a mule something?
No, I remember testifying that there might have been a mule.
Are we drinking
I'm
Moscow
Moscow
mules? They're
Okay,
delicious.
thank you. We didn't have animals there as well, right?
No animals.
Okay, that's good to know.
Mhm.
And
Are you
talked about
fucking kidding me,
transparency.
Elaine?
I just want to make sure. You know this case is being televised, right?
I am aware that there are cameras.
And so this gets you your 15 minutes of fame, doesn't
Objection, Your Honor. Argumentative.
it? I can ask that question.
Ruled.
So I stand to gain nothing from this. I'm actually putting myself
At
kind
risk?
of in the target of TMZ, a very litigious organization, and I'm not seeking any 15 minutes here. Though you're welcome to speculate. I could say the same thing by taking Amber Heard as a client.
Oh, shit.
A little argumentative, don't you think?
Oh, hardly. I find that to be purely logical. Thank you.
Now,
And I also appreciate Judy because she's a rock star. Okay.
Judy is a rock star, the stenographer.
Well, that's the first. Okay.
deputies have been absolutely phenomenal, all of it, just outstanding.
Your mic, Elaine. Elaine. Your mic,
That
Elaine.
is one thing on which, Ms. Petterhoff, we respectfully agree. Completely agree.
He couldn't even say agree.
Well, good. I'm glad on the last day we finally have an agreement.
Thank you, Arnie. We're very grateful. Thank you.